It's the CalebDMTG Show.
Yeah. I played this deck. I developed this deck for before the recent historic printings. So I was playing this deck before Esper Sentinel and before Thalia's Lieutenant as a tribal humans deck with Coco and stuff. Being able to Coco into like Lord effects and stuff mid combat was really nice. And then Thalia's Lieutenant just like gives us more of that. So we have 11 Anthem effects that we can hit with the Coco, which is pretty fucking great. And then Esper Sentinel is like obviously a great card. So I got to trim like some bad 1-drops and up that. And then every land in the deck taps for white, so you should be able to have a Knowledge Marshal on 3 reliably. You want Containment Priest in the board? Maybe over this thing. Is Containment Priest a human? I'd be like really into it if it is. It is, yeah. Let's play a few of that. It is a little awkward with our own Cocos, but maybe that doesn't matter. Let's get a Tomik. I haven't seen a Nissa in a bit. And maybe either a Kambal or one of the Honor Guards. I don't even remember what Honor Guard's for. Oh, Goblins. It's for Goblins. Yeah, let's get a Kambal. John Hoomans. It shouldn't exile the creatures in the same Coco, because they're coming into play at the same time. Yeah. We need a 2-drop. We need something to do in between the Esper Sentinel and the Marshal, but I mean it's a good hand. I think we've got like 16 or 17 green sources, Alberto. People always like mention the mana base without actually looking at the mana base. It's a 2-drop? I'm aware. How many green sources do you think you need for a double green 2-drop? You think 17 might be a good number? Because I think it's a good number. You think 19 is more reliable? Yeah. So what I'm worried about here is creativity. Oh, cool. Well, this is a good time to resolve a Coco. Maybe let them draw their card first. Shit. Yeah, I was looking for PV here. Some hot PV action. Oh, they're just blocking off all their shit. At least they still have that artifact in play. Fuck. Yeah, they have to name creature to live. And so now our only way of winning is to find one of those giant thingers. So we can play it as like a removal spell on the emissary. Fuck, huh? Aren't they just dead? No, they named Sarah Emissary on creature. They have protection from creatures right now. Yeah, they get protection as well. Someone was saying they've been playing that 3-drop, the 2 just for a 1-drop, as a way to answer Sarah's Emissary, which I kind of like that idea. It would let the Coco like actually find us an answer. None of my lands have cycling. Giant Killer. We literally bottomed a Giant Killer off Coco earlier. Because it doesn't do me any good here in play. I need it in my hand. Eh, shit. Very unfortunate. Sigrid could answer one.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, D-Tardif, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 37 months. It targets Giant Killer? Yeah, but it's not a creature if you're using Chop Down. It's an instant. So it's an answer there, because they need to name creatures so you don't kill them with your stuff. Oh, Sigrid targets, I got you. Yeah, you're right, so Sigrid wouldn't work. Valid point. D-Tardif is craving mac and cheese. Get you some mac and cheese, then. Honor Guard would not stop the protection trigger, no. It's an as it comes into play, not a like comes into play trigger. So if you're sitting there with the Swords of Plowshares, you don't have an opportunity to Swords the Emissary if they want to name instant. We had a really nice curve that game too. We needed a PV. We needed a Coco to hit PV. To shred their hand a little bit, or at least like slow them down. So hopefully I can just hit lane number 3 here. I don't have to spend my turn cracking a clue. Oh, shit. Read about memory lapse on the thallium. Yeah. Maybe about gin o'clock. I finally did it. I killed off this giant-ass bottle of Hendrix. Yeah, with waffling our land that one turn was pretty brutal. How do I like Hendrix? I drink a lot of Hendrix. Priest right on time. Yeah, maybe I need a more disruptive draw, more disruptive game plan post-board. Like, make sure I have turn 2 Thalia or something. Thalia does seem great against them. I think what I'm going to do is tweak the list some to have more access to Giant Killer. Play like a third Giant Killer, and then play, what's that fucking card called? Oh, do I not have any? Yeah. I can cut the pack leaders. I can play a couple Ranger Captains. Maybe that means I keep the Giant Killer on 2. And then the sideboard could be adjusted too. I could have like a third Ranger Captain and a third Giant Killer, and just care about that a whole lot less. I've like literally never wanted that Sigrid card. We can just do this, right? Nice. And then Ranger Captain can also, like, sacrifice to fog them. I like the curve less. Like, we just cut 2 2-drops and we added 2 3s. And the 3s were already, like, clumped with awesome cards. So the curve's certainly worse. I guess I could move one of the Ranger Captains to the sideboard, but I do want to be able to hit them off Coco. If that's the matchup I want them for. Anyway, let's see if that helps out a bit. If that matchup ends up being impossible, and this might just be like the wrong version of Humans for the meta. Do I adjust my mana? No, not really. It would just be to like cut a green-white source for a plains or something. Maybe one of the flip lands. So the Sun Petal Grove comes to play untapped more often. You were wondering what my stack of wildcards looks like? I think rares and mythics are like pretty close. I think they're like high 30s. This giant killer is going to become everything it hates. Becoming a giant itself. Are elves better? I don't think elves are better, no. I think the elf deck is just a little less consistent, is the reason that I prefer this. This is like the most medium fucking Coco ever. Yeah, you're looking for 3-drops when you fire off those Cocos. You're looking for like PV, you're looking for anthems. Esper Sentinel might end up being good. We'll see. I have played some Shamans, yeah. Should I protect the Esper Sentinel or the Banalish Marshal? I think I protect the Banalish Marshal and then just like don't attack with the Esper Sentinel. Just attack for 6. They didn't attack with the Sprite Dragon because they had an opt. They were hoping to opt, let me draw a card from the Esper Sentinel and then eat something in mid-combat. So this is another matchup where Thalia comes in. I don't like Thalia in the main deck because it interferes with the Coco curve. But there are some matchups where the opponent like needs to deal with Thalia or they just lose. And I feel like this is one of those matchups. So if they're going to kill your Thalia for you anyway, then you might as well keep the Cocos in. I'm going to cut these Ranger Captains. I might treat him a Spellbinder here, actually. Maybe even 2. Do something like that. He needs the second land pretty bad. I'm gonna send it back. We could either bin the Subpetal Grove or the Cabal. I think because we don't have a black land handy, we bin Cabal and then we flood to Bejeebus and regret ourselves. Cabal seems insane in the matchup, right? They get drained literally anytime they play a spell. Yeah, I really like this Black Sky Giant band. I know I've been listening to like a lot of instrumental metal lately. / instrumental rock. And some of it might sound kind of samey, but this band in particular has been hitting the spot. Esper Sentinel's a pretty good one to grow, because it's not they have to pay 1, it's they have to pay the power. Have I checked out colors 2 from Between the Buried and Me? I got the vinyl. Heading to My Doorstep drives M. I've heard a couple of the songs and they made me like really excited, but I haven't heard the whole album, no. I knew I was gonna flood a Bejeebus here. Ooh. What day is ska day? I was listening to some ska. Not yesterday, but I think like 2 days ago. I don't know. Sometime in the last 3 days. Is 5-mana Coco still worth it? The answer is yes. Did I try a zombies build with a Colossus and Liliana's Mastery? I tried to build with Colossus, and it was kind of slow. It was kind of shit. I like cut the Colossus pretty quickly. My curve didn't go all the way up to Liliana's Mastery. But yeah, the recursion version, the Luris build of zombies that I was playing, is still a deck that I think is quite good. Was literally the same opponent. Colors is hard to beat. Colors is hard to beat. One of my all-time favorite albums. Just jamming a lantern. Deal. Fucking deal. They're letting me draw a card. Double deal. Yeah, Colors is a like a top 4 album for me. I don't know. I don't know what my expectations are for Colors 2. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'll be happy with it. They've obviously put a lot of work into it. This Esper Sentinel's so fucking filthy. Nice, Harrison. I knew you could do it. If I get another land, I can do like double 2-drop. Seems pretty strong. I think they want to unholy this Banalish Marshal. Nope, they want to unholy this Esper Sentinel. Alright. New plan. What if I should have sacked this bodyguard at the start of their turn? Hoping the Lions just like run out the Dragon's Rage as a blocker and serve all. Phew. With how poorly that game started for them, those birds sure put me on the clock, huh? I don't think I brought in lanterns last game. I'm considering it now. Kind of a lot of shit, huh? How many creatures is this? I'm still 33. Do I have any wishes for modern cards that I want printed into Historic? No. They've been doing a really good job of keeping Historic interesting. There's no, like, modern card where I'm like, oh, please. Like, I can always play modern, right? Why did I sack the bodyguard? Because my flyer was going to be blocking regardless. One of the creatures has to attack. So I don't want to block and then sacrifice bodyguard and then they respond by killing my flyer. I needed the flyer to have lethal. If they had like a shock specifically. I thought it was slightly better. Very painful mana base this game. We do have Thalia into Cabal, so maybe that'll do something. Right, they couldn't respond to the sack. Is there any other green card besides Coco to consider? I was playing the Wolf Human, the 2-mana 3/3 that like draws cards, so if you attack with 6 power or more, and it was pretty good, but I cut it to make room for more anti-Jeskai stuff. Give myself a slightly better chance of answering a Sarah Emissary, basically. Ooh, I don't have to shock myself. That's pretty good. No amazing chest. That wasn't part of the rationale at all. The man base is good. It can support double green on 2. You're making up things, because I never said that. I said the opposite of that. Many times. God damn it. We could play another basic or two. Make the sun pet a little less awkward. I'll probably end up doing that. Play like one more basic planes. Oh, they have to looting. That's pretty fucking great. Yeah, I had 2 Kumballs. And I trimmed 1. I did not do that, Ponswag. You may have misunderstood a different rant, but I did not say I have too many tap lands. The only tap lands in here are Sunpetal Grove sometimes, right? I don't know how many times I have to repeat that I liked the mana base of this deck, and I liked it for the double green 2-drop. But I promise you I've been consistent on that. I'm not lying, I'm not making stuff up. This hand can't make double green? Well, I guess that just means that the average hand can't make double green ever. You care about the average hand, friend, not whether a specific hand can do it or not. The average hand. Average hand is what you care about. $17 green is certainly enough. For double green on 2. Cut Crocus. Yeah. Crocus just not good enough. The recent burst was very clear that folks were joking 7 deadly. Yeah, them clearing my board there would be a lot less scary if they didn't also get this bird. Greatly increases the chance that they're going to be able to race me here. Fuck. I might need Coco. Alright, Coco into double Anthem. Bummer. Yeah, this doesn't matter because they have 2 flyers. Well, we got paired into them twice, Book Fair. That's why it feels like that. This hand's kind of hot. I do not think Containment Priest is worth it for just Darklight. Remember that it turns off my my Cocos too. So we can Luminarch and attack in, which would be kind of nice. I think I'm just gonna get the Thalia down. Yeah, there's the chance they don't even block anyway. Then I'm not sure if I Spellbinder or Luminarch here. Maybe it depends on if they attack or not. Yeah, let's go ahead and Spellbinder. Make that thing cost fucking 5 mana. Spellbindering a Phoenix does seem good. It's a little hard to do on the draw. That's why I like cut some number. And I don't think it's as important to the matchup as Thalia, obviously. This game we were on the play. Had to make room somehow. I also turned back on Bodyguard. Still had it on turn 1. This poor Luminarch Aspirant. It's just been rotting in hand all game. Next turn we can like play it plus crack or something. Maybe this Faithless Looting will solve all their problems. Being on the play is busted, you're not wrong. It's fucking OP.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey Blue Fan, thanks to Sob, thanks to 11 months. Faithless Looting is in this format. No, my Marshall. Sky Hussar wants Wizards to address the issue that being on the play is good. Yeah. Why hasn't Wizards completely rewritten the rules of their game? What the fuck? Ooh, there's a card. Have both players take their turn at the same time? Perfect. A Lotus Petal in your opener? Yeah. I think that might make some combo decks a little too good in Legacy. Even if it's a non-artifact Lotus Petal. Like decks that play Lotus Petal, like it's a little bit better than giving them an extra card even, or very similar to. A little bit better because it's not just any extra card, right? It's an extra card that you can like count on having in your opener. I was gonna have one Plains, right? And cut like a pathway or something. Right now we have 12 green sources. 12 green sources for Coco. Maybe I don't want to cut a path. Being able to cast Coco on time is pretty important. Yeah, a large chunk of the green was those unclaimed territories that don't matter for Coco at all. Person on the draw starts with a clue. I mean, they already start with a card. Is 12 too many? Is 12 too many sources? Do we want to do 11? Is the question here. And I guess cutting a Sun Petal makes more sense than cutting a pathway. Right now we have 10 planes for the Sun Petals. Which is like enough, but not like super good or whatever. Chat's so off. So off this mana-based discussion. I don't know why I tried. I don't know why I bothered. It's time to just drink more gin. Just get more gin in me. Cutting Unclaim is cutting a black source for the general, so I don't like it, no. Mulligan a one-lander, get another one-lander. Kept the Inspector, because I'm not like 100% this percentile would get triggered. I thought about putting back a second Coco. I think this matchup's like fucking impossible, right? Soul Sisters. It has to be stone unwinnable for me. This is one matchup where Elves is better than Humans. If you're assuming you're playing Crater Hoof. I think I did beat this match the one time I played it. The player on the play has to spend 30 seconds with the Dizzy Bat. Yeah. Pretty much all this shit beats me, I guess General could be good. How close is Cathar's Crusade? That's the card that goes infinite with the Scurry Oak, right? Or is it like Heliod or something? Like, I kinda wanna take the Pride Mate, but I should probably take this Crusade. Yeah, this is a treasure. Yeah. Yeah. Crusade is infinite. Does Crusade draw the game? They don't get to stop, right? Does the game just draw? It's a May? Oh, is the Scurry Oak a May? Yeah, the Scurry Oak's a May, gotcha. The Crusade's not, but the Scurry Oak is. So the General can kill this Pride Mate. Whatever that's worth. Sack to Humans is kind of a big cost. I have to sack one of my flyers. Or I could take the General. Should I sack the General? Sacking the General might be correct. That's a good one to make cost 6 mana. Still doesn't seem like a game we win, does it? I think we need to top deck some Cocos. I think they could have served with like all their 1/1s here. Is this a good format? Is Historic a good format? Yeah. I wouldn't play it if I didn't enjoy it. I can kind of do whatever the fuck I want. I think my average viewer actually prefers if I'm playing Cube or Legacy or Modern. So there would literally be no reason for me to play this if I wasn't having fun, friend. Well, shit, huh? This card seems good. Actually, Bodyguard seems terrible. Like, worse than Giant Killer by a lot. This does turn off PV, right? Yeah. I still want PV in because it's a flyer. I think flyers are really good in this matchup. Yeah, I'll probably play a little bit of that Chandra deck near the end of the night. This Esper Sentinel card's kind of bad against me. Maybe that means they just like didn't have much to bring in. Aether Vial would change Historic a lot. I'm not sure if it would be for the better. The Plains art? It's one of those full arts. I don't know if they're like unhinged lands or something. All that fire. I mean, our draw was fine last game. The difference was here we were on the play and we had a turn 2 Honor Guard, and like their whole deck doesn't do anything apparently if I have that card. Game 2, they're more like, or Game 3, now that they've seen it and lost to it, they're more likely to have an answer to it. But I mean, we have 4 and 4 Cocos, so maybe this is fine anyway. Well, now we got to see your feelings on Mog Fanatic, Typhoid. I like that Thraben Inspector comes down pre-Honor Guard. Yeah, if we drawn a Coco instead of one of those lands near the end of that last game. Might have gone better for us. For sure. You want Wizards to make the reserved list a thing again? Yeah. Expand the reserved list! Cards are too accessible! I think this is literally the first time I boarded in these honor guards, and they seem worth the sideboard slots. I think I brought them in for goblins too, actually. You want uncards in standard? What uncards? I'm gonna take him with the honor guard here because they passed with mana up, and I don't know what I'm playing around. Condemn. I want them to condemn the honor guard. Probably super. It doesn't matter at all. You want them to reprint Fire Blast? See, I want them to add Fire Blast to the reserve list. And Ragavan. Protect that shit. Is Modern a turn 3 format now? I mean, there's some decks that can win by turn 3, but the deck to beat is like a blue-red tempo deck, so. Which can certainly be ahead by turn 3, but it's not winning on turn 3. I think my opponent just straight up AFK'd. Honor Guard, fuck that! Just off it. Shivan Dragon in the reserved list? Yeah! Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Oh shit, what up?
I know someone who has a pretty ridiculous Shivan Dragon collection. Hey Jin92, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 4 months there. That wasn't a very good story, that was kind of the whole story. I know a person who has a thing! Great Caleb, thanks for sharing. Yep. Or their client crashed? Sure, yeah, maybe. Who knows? Rank up. Oh man. Been zooming through the ranks. The best Shivan Dragon art? Oh, the OG. Her use of color is pretty incredible. Melissa Benson, right? She's done a few of my my favorite pieces of Magic art. I really like Phantasmal Mount. Like, always liked that card. Sure. We can keep this on the draw. It's not, like, especially good or anything like that, but we got 1 drop, 2 drop, and a lot of gas on the top end if we do draw a land or 2. Reprint Lotus in Standard? They did! You can get a Lotus token. With that one 4 drop, 5 drop? I don't know. Is Garth just modern, not standard? Maybe you're right. Maybe they didn't want to code that one into Arena. No, I needed that to grow my stuff. Maybe I should have played this giant killer. More gin. You're missing Shahrazad? I am not. I'm not missing that card at all. Sure. Come on, land. Give me a land, please. Yep. So they have creativity here. They can make two. They have 2 tokens. That'd be enough to beat me. So one to creature, one to instant. Just be fine. Plenty of blockers. If we had a land for the Coco, I'm gonna cast it during their draw step. In case we get PV, see like one more card. This is feeling like one of those games where like our stuff doesn't get to resolve and we don't get to play much Magic. Been pretty behind. They already have burned 1 memory lapse though. Great. Sweet. Just what I was missing. There is a need for basics literally in front of you, Bonswag. Yeah, so just playing a giant killer can like activate and tap down Sarah's Emissary, but I don't have much faith in that. Teferi can answer it. I literally still can't play my Cocos. Let's go to the next game. Well, they knew that we had giant killer in hand, is why they named instant. Because of the Ranger Captain of Yas. That's one of the reasons that we're playing those cards, the Ranger Captain and the Giant Killer. So we can actually beat an Emissary ever. Daybreak Priest is such a nombo with Coco. It might just be like a dumb sideboard plan. Campbell is good here, but there's no cuts. There's no cuts, Grist. I didn't even really have room for the stuff that I brought in. Sam needs something to do in between Esper Sentinel and Coco, but most of our deck is something to do in between Esper Sentinel and Coco. How's my roast? Oh, it was fucking delicious. Making Elish Norn cost 9. A little tempting. I almost like Thalia's Lieutenant over the Benalish Marshal, because they've got Lightning Helix in hand. So Lieutenant gives you like a permanent buff. The Helix did, like the creatures keep their 1/1 counters. If I hit 2 Anthems off Coco, that's not lethal, right? 6 plus 2 is 8, plus 8 is 16. No, they'd go to 1. I think I'm just gonna play the Spellbinder, make sure they didn't, like, draw another sweeper over there. Maybe I'm just supposed to hold up Coco and like fire it off on their end of turn. Then they do play a sweeper, like I've got threats on their end of turn. I think he played out a little bit better. Yeah, right, 7 deadly. There's a reason I don't main deck Thalia. Like, if I'm playing an aggro mirror, like, I definitely don't want it to be around making my Coco cost more. But there are some matchups where, like, Thalia is so good that they have to kill it, and then your Cocos are the same. I think this is one of those matchups. This matchup, Blue-Red Phoenix, that sort of thing. You could hypothetically play like 1 or 2 in the main deck. And then just like not play it against aggro, but it's so important to curve out. If it is attacked, do they burn it? I don't think so. Maybe that's a reason to attack first. Attack, deal 2 damage. Second main phase, play your thing. They helix, but then they like took the 2. And if you attack and they helix, then you play the Thalia in the second main. It seemed pretty clear that that's what they were about. Fuck. All right. The reason I said fuck is because now I'm not stopping them from firing off a creativity if they've got one handy. It's fairy we can beat though. Beat the shit out of that card. Yeah, I like just upticking from their spawn. Get closer to something that matters. This might be overextending into a sweeper. Might just be super bad. It's gotta be Wrath though, it can't be Anger. The Lord effect lets me send one of the creatures at them too, which may or may not actually matter. I like how they can make an Elish Norn here, and I can just, like, not care. Yeah, the Coco does make it a little easier to extend, because it doesn't completely destroy me. Ooh, 3-mana Expressive? That's not what they want. That's not what they want at all. I was doing a little bit better now, because they took one of my anthems off the board. We still just have to have to lethal them. X equals 0. Oh, because Thalia and Spellbinder. Yeah, they couldn't even do it for one. They needed to land there. Amazing. And then because we have the Giant Killer in hand, even if they make the Sarah's Emissary a named creature, I won't be able to attack them for lethal, but I can just kill the Sarah's Emissary. And then serve in there. So we kind of had our bases covered. Could we have taken them off Delirium if we didn't another card with a General? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I should put a little bit more thought into that. Yeah, GG. Sure. Against an unknown opponent, I like leading with the 2-1 over the Esper Sentinel. I guess it's not that unknown. They have a Lyris. Was that this that green-white counter stack? Looks like it. So this might stop me from playing a Benolosh Marshal, but we don't currently have a Benolosh Marshal. And I do think Coco is the more important card overall. That's why I played a Pathway there. Pathway on green instead of white. This may be wrong. We have a little bit of time here either way. Pathway on white also lets me play 2-1 drops, if that's something I want to do. I don't think it is. I think I want to go like another Aspirant. Ideally we'd hit a land so we can like play a 1-drop and a 2-drop next turn. Nice. I don't know if growing the Sentinel is better than just smacking them for 4 here. Smacking them for 4 might be way better. Well, now I feel pretty good about having grown the Sentinel. They're just off of it. They're like, fuck that. Maybe they thought they could pay the 1. So if they're doing counters matters stuff, I kind of feel like I want another giant killer, because they can make some large things. And I don't think any of this other stuff matters. Like, I think I literally want the 3rd giant killer, and I'm gonna cut a ranger beyond ranger captain, I suppose, or maybe a bodyguard. I'll cut a bodyguard. I'm gonna be on the draw here. The Honor Guard definitely hits a chunk of their deck, but it hits a little bit of mine too, so I'm not sure if it's 100% worth. I probably should have like pulled up their deck list to double check. Yeah, I'll fuck with this hand. Maybe I don't actually play Giant Killer on 1. Maybe I save it to kill some stuff. Nah, I'll play it, whatever. Can't wait to see how fucking wrong that was, Oh, they didn't have a second spell. Awesome. Yeah, so I don't play the Giant Killer on 1. I still play Luminarch on 2. I just like grow it and then I have a 2/2 Luminarch. Let's go ahead and PB here. 2 werewolves seems like an odd choice. Well, I'm no longer playing the werewolves to make room for a few other cards. Specifically, more giant killers and ways to tutor for them. So no, I didn't run out of other cards or whatever. Let's do some blocking. Get my blocks on. If they attack with both, I mean, this one has vigilance, so there's no real reason to not attack with it. I like block it and sack on the other thing. This is a bummer of a deck in stone. And they put Luris to hand. I don't think I can play around Wild Shape here, friend. That card's just gonna beat me. I think they're just planning on going Luris, bring back their thing, grow their monk. Which I'm fine with, because I just like kill the monk here. Or do I? If I play the Knowledge Marshal and serve in, like, they have to block with the Luris. That's kind of real. Whereas if we spend our turn killing the monk, if I spend my turn just killing the monk, they just get it back with the Luris, right? We're only at 2, so. They have to block both, right? I play this, Luminar pumps itself. If only Luris blocks. Yeah. Oh no, just Lurrus can block. But I think it's still a good attack. Luminary needed to pump itself. This is dead? I have 3 blockers. They have 3 attackers. How is this dead? If they serve with their Hydra land and attack all out, like, we just kill them with a bodyguard on the crackback.
Resembling, but still not radar waves, have been bouncing off the Earth.
Coming from someplace outside, like the moon or Mars, for instance?
Originating on some sphere.
I think they play like one Ozlith.
Mars, any known planet.
They have less control over it than typical hardened scales, like the modern version, because they don't have like a bunch of sack outlets.
Means it's likely to collide with us?
And then we play the 1-drop human. The old giant killer there, so we have a blocker for the creature land. Creature of power 4 or greater. Yeah, I didn't do the math on that. I didn't run the numbers, but it seemed like it was a legal target. The 22/22 was the 1-drop that when they play a second spell, it gets a 1/1 counter. It was very large that game because they had double hardened scales in play, and they had a bunch of cards that proliferated it and stuff. Their issue that game was like that was their only counter payoff. So it was very large and it was abyssing me, but it didn't really end up mattering. I think this is slightly better than Ranger Captain for a 1-drop.
The next 3 weeks, if our calculations are correct.
Jamoka's command on that last turn was not an out for them. The creature land that they had takes a lot of mana to activate. I think they were 1 short. I could be wrong. 3 mana Unholy Heat. Stomping Ground's interesting.
Oh, is that why he's in Bury?
He is correct in his deductions. This isolated island is...
We're not gonna think about going Ranger Captain, play a 1-drop, play another Esper Sentinels, then they can steal it with the Charm if they want to.
How about you?
Might just want to play another Lord effect here. Maybe I wanted to play this post-combat, so I could exile the Narset after I kill it. This does get our creatures out of anger range, I suppose. Wait, they're just dead, right? Yeah. So do we think that they're doing the creativity thing, even though we didn't see any of that? They did play, like, Mono Mountains. The weird thing was that they had Stomping Ground in there. It certainly matters, because Giant Killer is, like, my worst card against control, but, like, pretty necessary if they're making 5/5s. 5/5 pro your shit. Well, they're definitely not Tybalt's Trickery, because they played a bunch of cheap stuff. And you're guessing is that it's creativity? Yeah, we don't really know, right? I haven't seen a rug build of creativity.
This is not visible.
I might just keep like the 2 Ranger, 2 Giant Killers in.
How do I get to Bury?
I like make no other changes. Now if we don't fucking know, Lost Boy. Containment Priest, like, is the main, like, creativity is the main reason that we have Containment Priest on the board. Like, we're playing Coco. Containment Priest is not a good sideboard card for us. But I wanted, like, one more thing for the creativity matchup. Because it seems like the deck to beat. But we don't know that they're on creativity. We didn't see, like, any fucking token producers and shit. So I didn't want to overboard. Yeah, just a matter if they're on regular old control or creativity combo control. Probably find out one way or the other over the course of this game, huh? Oh, but I stopped drawing lands. Kept kind of a land-heavy hand anyway. You think the one drop that I cut is good versus anger? Sure, but you have to play it after your other shit. It just doesn't play out that way, right? But you want to play your Savannah lands on turn 1.
Shit, what up?
I don't actually like that card against control, really. Even control with sweepers. Hey, Alexis, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 3 months there. I said I was good on land stack. Jeez. They have basic forest. That's making me think. Yeah, I almost grabbed another fucking Thraben Inspector. Yeah, I almost didn't even serve with the Inspector there. Usually when the opponent does this, makes a Shark Typhoon and blocks, like that in a Coco Handy, and I'm just like rubbing my hands. But here we lose a 1-2. It doesn't necessarily have to be a budget land base. The Jeskai version plays like one island, one plane, so it can tutor for it with the sack land, right? Like, someone said this is a greedy mana base, and I didn't even know if they're talking about, like, my deck or the opponent's, but I don't agree in either case. Oh, you're talking about the triple blue card. Archmage's Charm, having a forest and mountain in there. Gotcha. Yeah, Jeskai doesn't typically run the Archmage's Charm. Yeah, maybe you have a valid point there. Basic Forest and Basic Mountain, A land deck? Yeah, right? Where's my 9 drops? Yeah, I thought they were just gonna tap in Storm's Wrath. There are Cocos in here. I trust we'll find some. If they paid for this Esper Sentinel, they won't have memory lapse up. Growth Spiral, love it. Growth Spiral makes a lot of sense in their deck. This is preventing them from getting another card off the Narset. They could have actually Unholy Heated the Demolish Marshal. Or the Esper Sentinel there. That wouldn't have gotten a draw card. Hold on to that one. Yeah, right now we just want to draw like nothing but Cocos the rest of the game. Thali's Lieutenant is just like overplaying into the Storm's Wrath. Pretty close to playing that Niv. Double Thalia's Lieutenant is like almost good here, because they memory lapse the second one, and then just untap in Storm's Wrath. Is the issue. So I think I'm just gonna attack. Yeah, Big Shark is awkward. They could have made it a 5-5 instead of a 4-4. I'm kind of wondering why they didn't with the Storm's Wrath in hand. Maybe they're just like not planning on Storm's Wrathing for a while. They could have played Niv this turn too. I kind of feel like they just got this one. Like we can play Lieutenant and attack in with like the Thraben Inspector. might just want to double block here. Make a shark double block. Untap Wrath. We're just drawing PV. Yeah, let's just go to game 3. We were behind for a while that game. I mean, obviously, there was some pretty savage flood going on, but, like... It's hard to concede when you're playing a Coco deck, and you could always just, like, draw a Coco or two back-to-back. So they did have something for Giant Killer. They also had some Sharks. But I don't think we need 2 Giant Killer. I think we can play like 1. And then maybe play like another Luminarch on the play. Or another Bodyguard. Have another like turn 1 threat. I like that. Yeah, they're definitely not a creativity deck, I agree. Cabal is good, but Cabal has to replace something. And so I really want my Cocos to hit Anthem effects. That's a good, like a big part of like how we apply pressure and stuff. So Cabal has to replace something else. I kind of like that Ranger Captain of Eos gives us value. I think that's pretty important when the opponent's playing sweepers. There's a lot of 3-drops already, right? 3-drops are already clumped. I certainly don't want Cabal over Spellbinder, because Spellbinder can make a sweeper awkward. Sure. I've been bringing Cabal in against like blue-red Phoenix. Because blue-red Phoenix is not only like mono spells, but they're also trying to race you. So life gain aspect of Cabal is relevant, and they don't play very many sweepers. Kinda wish I was playing PV this turn. The Unholy Heat's a bad sign. It means that they've probably got an anchor in their hand, and they're about to sweep my board here. One of the reasons it was, like, kind of important that we play the Spellbinder. Oh, sure, the 4 damage one. Sweltering Suns, but paying for Sentinel, sure. And I am just not having any luck here. I'm gonna Spellbinder before combat. The cool thing about Spellbindering before combat is it, like, lets you know if the opponent's got like a Shark Maker or something. Double Memory Lapse is pretty awkward. Let's grab the Storm's Wrath, make it cost 6. So that way if they want to Wrath this board, they have to tap out for it. We actually have like pretty reasonable pressure, like they're at 11. We have 4 power here. I'm kind of surprised they didn't Memory Lapse the Spellbinder. God damn it. Just right off the top, huh? Just right off the top. We were in such a good spot if they just didn't top deck a Sharkmaker for a couple turns. I feel like I've been here before. Without the 4th mana for Coco. If we Giant Killer, they Memory Lapse, then we again don't have the 4th mana for Coco. But I think I gotta start playing things, right? Interesting. Weird. Less weird. Yeah, when your opponent's playing like 6 drops plus, and you're just like sitting there, the Coco that was in your opener, just like staring at you. It's a bummer. Yeah, game 1 we got to curve out and do our thing. Game 2 we flooded, had like some egregious flood, and then game 3 we just like stumbled. Even if we'd hit, we wouldn't have like necessarily won. Obviously that's not how Magic works, but it was frustrating. So like not really get to play Magic there. Nice. Oh god, let's try to let the Isolated Chapel be untapped. So we can just like curve, we can like crack the clue this turn, and then curve 3-drop into Coco. Probably Spellbinder. If you have 2 threats in play, then like an Anthem looks better, but if you just have the 1, I think you're better off trying to resolve Spellbinder there. Nice. Where were you last turn, Aspirant? Camelrock got banned, right? Our opponent's not playing Turbo Fog. Oh, is this literally the same opponent? They don't have any red in play right now, which makes me not want to take their anger. I'm gonna take the Archmage's Charm so they can't counter Coco. Taking it a little slow here. I do not think my opponent's deck is budget. Could be wrong. It just seems unlikely to me. Yeah, the cycling lands could help turn on heat, that sort of thing. Just only up another Coco could be good. For this Ranger Captain, a BS resolves. I'm gonna sack the shit out of it on their turn. I'm into Kudrow, so if they play like the deal 4 damage card, we just have lethal on tap, kill them. They need like that Anger of the Gods plus another burn spell, and that seems tricky. Oh, possible. The Fabled here. Was this what I did last time? I feel like this is what I did last time. I thought I only had one Luminarch. Whatever. I don't think I need a third Ranger. I think 2's a decent number. I think that was on the play, Zoogly. I think I brought in another Dauntless Bodyguard on the play. But you might be right. We did just play Dan, which I realized immediately after Spellbinding. I was like, wait a minute. Land draw here is really nice. That's what I was worried about. whiffing on. Turn 3 here, we're just gonna Spellbind. Make sure I'm not overextending into a sweeper. Yeah, the information from PV is real nice. On top of the disruption. God, they have Storm's Wrath and Anger. I might just be taking Niv again and just like slow them down. The nice thing about taking the Anger is then like they may get to draw a card if they have to tap out for Storm's Wrath. Yeah, so they play the sweeper, they pay the 1. I was really hoping I was gonna draw a land here. Should I grab Sentinel or Thraben? Let's grab Thraben. Spellbind is doing something very different than Thalia. The flying aspect of it is really, really nice. And then on top of, like, being able to hit creatures and creature mirrors and stuff. I think I'm gonna play Thraben Inspector and just, like, insta-crack Clue. And if I hit another land, I'll play the other Thraben Inspector. Sweet. We did it! We got to 4 mana for Coco before they got to fucking 10 mana. 8 mana, but you know what I mean. Sure. We could respond to this Narset by cracking the Ranger Captain of Eos. Keep him off the Storm's Wrath. That's like borderline worth it. You really like that? I don't know if I really like that. Because it's not like we have lethal next turn or anything. We would just get to clear the Narset. The Wrath already kills their Narset? Yeah. Good point. That's how they feel about it. Removing Delirium here. So I'm gonna take a land and they can cycle the Shark to add enchantment back in the graveyard, but they would need to have one of their 1-mana cycling lands. So in order for them to live, I think they need to, yeah, cycle, make a 1/1. And I'm going to set a stop on the opponent's upkeep here. So they can block, take 6, go down to 4, and then we just sack Ranger Captain of Eos on their upkeep. So they no longer get to play the Storm's Wrath. The Heat was a good hit, but yeah, they still only have 3. Why didn't they Storm's Wrath? Because I sacked Ranger Captain of Eos. This is sack Ranger Captain of Eos. Your opponent can't cast non-creature spells this turn. I sacked that on their upkeep to very specifically prevent them from playing Storm's Wrath. The turn previous, they had other plans for their mana, I suppose. So I can sack that to the General Kudrow. The issue is that I've got to kill something with the General Kudrow. Maybe have the Thraben Inspectors kill each other. Or maybe I just let this resolve. How do y'all feel? Target itself. Well, I still have to sack another creature. It sacrificed 2 humans. If I sacrifice a Lord effect, then Thraben Inspector is no longer repping lethal anyway. It is sacrifice 2. That's I'm explaining this. You would just let it resolve. We cycle Lord, they wrath us? Well, their wrath is sorcery speed. It was our turn, right? Oh shit, it's 150. I don't think I'm gonna have time to build Mono Red Chandras tonight. The back-to-back rug control ended up taking up more time than I thought. You're a little tired? I'm a little tired too. Kinda have to go to the bathroom. Should I cut it off right now? I don't want to take a bathroom break and then come back and play like a match. I'm just gonna play a match now. I'll just hold it. I can hold it for a match. Well, it's not sacking 3 lethal threats, it's sacking 2. And remember that they're gonna get to block something. So I would sacrifice the Thraben, and I would sacrifice both Thrabens and target the one Thraben. And then the ability would fizzle because it wouldn't be in play or whatever. But it would be like neutral. Them stealing the Thraben lets them block a lethal threat. So it just wouldn't do anything. Oh shit! Facing mill. If I play mill, I think I'm gonna play the Esper Sentinel turn 1. Oh, it's not mill. I mistook this card. The only 1 blue, 1/2 that I've seen people play in Modern is the shitty, like, weird mill thing. Esper Sentinel doing some work here. Ooh. Wow, it didn't reveal a snow card? I'd fucking scoop too. Yeah, the Untapped GG link. Untapped GG is the program we're using right now, so that's the one that's going to give you the accurate deck list. I suppose it's not the best opener, but if we mulled this and kept the same hand without a second general, well, that'd be like an average 6, I think. I think the Marit Lodge itself is the card from the new set, right? They are doing mill shit. Kinda hate this. Whipped again, huh? Iceberg lettuce coming to party. Yeah, we're in a spot where we need like a black source for general, or just like Coco into more anthems would be even better than a black source. The fetch land looking pretty strong. Cool thing about Coco is it can throw the opponent off like mid-combo, or mid-combat rather. Like I can serve, they can make their blocks with Crab, and then I Coco and overrun and kill their shit. Giant Killer has the Marit Lodge's Slumber kind of on lockdown. Right now we're just like in danger of getting decked is all. Still have over half of our library, I suppose. Kept on top there. Great. Look at us getting in 3 whole damage. We'd activate the Giant Killer and get in 3 more, but I think I'd rather activate the Giant Killer on their turn, right? Please let me draw the damn card. So rolling regrowth is like fixed Harrow, I suppose. It's a lot of fucking milling, is what it is. It's like a mill 10, right? Why not Shockin' Kudrow? I do not have a black source, is why not. If I had a black source, I would have played a Kudrow. Bad at recognizing lands. That's fine. I've just like also explained how a black source would be a good draw, but like not as good of a draw as a Coco and Anthem effects. I've been talking about it a little bit. A smidge. I've pulled off some miracles in my day, but I haven't managed to get black man out of a Temple Garden yet. Yeah, we're down to fucking 15 cards. It's gonna be 14 on my next turn. Do they have 10 for this thing yet? Does it say the number anywhere? No, I have to count. Is this a snow thing? Yeah. 3, 6, 79, 10. So they their next turn, they're gonna get a 2020. Which again, the Giant Killer can help control, but it's a matter of getting decked at this point. Come on, something. That's not bad. That's not so bad. Wait, did this not trigger? Did I screw up something? You control 10 or more snow permanents. Did I miscount? Oh, this thing isn't a fucking snow permanent. The Ruin Crab? Well, whatever. It's a matter of whether they deck me this turn or not anyway, so... That's gonna mill 4. They just need to activate this Frostauger for a land, and I think they're good to go, right? Because that's gonna be another 7. Dang. A turn away. I know that they've got a land because the Slumber has given them so much scry. It'd be like impossible for them to whiff here. So this is 7. Oh shit, we have 8 cards left, and this is only 7? Did I super miscount? I thought they were gonna have a little bit over. I mean, I guess they have 1 more card left in hand, so it just needs to be anything at all, right? Any old card that they can play. A Rampant Growth, another Sculptor. Any snow thing. Yeah, there they are. This even makes me draw a card. The Esper Sentinel. Alright. Good news is, we're on the play here for game 3. Did 2 Thalia seem like the right number? Honor Guard's like almost good. It's almost good. creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger, so it would stop the. It wouldn't stop the, like the landfall stuff, but it would if they were playing a creature for their snow crab, it won't trigger the snow crab then. I don't think that's worth. I don't think that's good enough. I think 2 Thalia is right. I'm just gonna keep this as is. Stay sleek, mean, low to the ground, aggressive, and just like hopefully have a better curve than last game. The opponent was not using activated abilities, Little Devil. They were using passive abilities there, so it didn't matter if their creatures were tapped or untapped. This hand seems decent, but it does need a green source for this Coco. And I hope that I don't end this game like staring at like triple Coco in hand, just being all sad. Because that could definitely happen. But next turn we can run out this Esper Sentinel and crack a clue and be in pretty good shape, I think. Iceberg Lettuce here to party. Yeah, let's crack a clue as opposed to play playing the bodyguard. Increase the chance that I can Coco. All the black mana I wanted for last game. Yeah, literal 4 black sources. If I'd cracked the damn clue, I would have had the green source for the Coco. Oh no. There goes another one. Spellbinder's interesting. It's a 2/3. That trade seems fine to me. Excited to see their hand. Based on last game, I thought they would. Sure, fair enough. Interesting. That sort of body and mind. Super interesting, I guess they're just trying to cheese a hit in. Yeah, so they're playing the Cancrix here, and then the land is going to mill me 4, and then they can play the Brazen Borrower in to block my Spellbinder. Is it more damage to pump the 1/2 3-bit inspector or one of the 3X's so that I have another card that Crix can't block? I think this is like slightly better. I don't know. And the expected trade with Spellbinder here. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. I haven't seen Tasha played at all. Like, I've played against other mill decks in Modern, and none of them have had Tasha's yet. Is Historic just Modern? Not really. How many fucking Icebreaker Krakens have you seen in Modern? Looking for PVs is why I'm cocoing during the draw step here. We have 23 cards in our library. I think we're just okay. We could, like, sack 2 humans to the General Kudro if we were worried about getting decked. But yeah, this sword certainly doesn't matter. And this doesn't matter, right? It's just 4. I keep calling it modern? Okay, fair enough. That's just me misspeaking. It doesn't say much about the format. I just say the wrong thing, the wrong name all the damn time, right? Well, we went from, what was it, Gold 4 to Platinum 1? That's not bad. I think we lost twice with humans, once with Jeskai, and then once with zombies. And everything else was wins on the old board. Maybe we only lost once with humans. We went 1-1 against Rug. I can't remember what else we might have beaten or lost. I got that late night brain fog after playing a lot. Yeah, the honor guards were dope. Still really iffy on the containment priests, even if I only want them for that one matchup. Just because they interfere with our Uncocos. Dahlias were appropriate, Soul Guide Lanterns are appropriate. The Ranger Captain of Eos getting Giant Killer seems pretty important for the creativity matchup. The same matchup I want those priests for. I think a final version of the sideboard is very likely to not have those containment priests. But right now, the Jeskai creativity is like the flavor of the week, so there's gonna be a lot of people testing it. That makes sense to have them there for now. Alrighty, folks.